Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Uzumaki episode number 2 reaction. So the previous episode, it was the beginning of the show and yeah, it was done very well. I really liked the unique way they decided to animate this. It was like as if it was like a manga, like black and white, and like manga drawing they kind of animated. It was really nice and very unique obviously, and it was quite spooky, like the art and everything. It was very spooky and weird. Obviously we all know Junji Ito's work, like it's very unique. And yeah, the story was basically about spirals and how in a town everything was like spirals and people were going mad, and like crazy stuff was going on. And we have the main character Kirie, and the another main character, the male main character, who is Shuichi, I think that was his name, and stuff like that. So yeah, it was an interesting start. The girl called Azami, that whole section where her head became like a spiral and it just literally sucked her in. It's crazy, and it was very entertaining. So I'm looking forward to the upcoming episode. So yeah, let us begin. Episode number 2. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it whichever is your preference, and let's begin. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Huh? I can see a spiral there. Oh, this dude again. Hmm. Is it wet today as well? Oh no. Oh. Yeah. Oh my god, this is not good. He looks like a snail. I was just saying that. Yep. Oh boy. You know what? You should have listened to Shuichi and just left this town immediately. Like Shuichi said, like, let's run away from here. I guess they're children, they cannot really do anything in this situation unless and until their parents allow it. Who's this? Whoa. Oh my god, is that a snake? Or two snakes? Yeah, like a spiral. Whoa. Yeah. What? Who are these two characters? Are these the new characters? Well, Kiria knows what happened. Burying people. Oh, because of the smoke thing. Yeah. Furnace malfunction. Oh my god, so it's not only this town. Oh. Okay, okay. Well, that's not good. What the hell, bro? Yeah? Bro, go home. That's his nickname? Someone smack this guy? Nah, man. Just. What the hell? Like, bro, you're in a. Oh my god, what is happening here? Oh, these two. Oh my god. Wait, she knows him? Oh, I guess they're from the same town. My family moved here. Oh my god, the spirals. Hmm. Damn. Hmm. Yeah, you better do that quick. This town is going crazy. Here's the hospital. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Damn. Oh no, what? Attract the attention of anyone and oh no. That guy, he's attracted to Kiria, so is Kiria also becoming. Oh no, this is not good. Something's up with her hair. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. This ain't good. Not only one spiral, but so many of them. Spiral again, the double helix. Oh my god. Yeah. What the hell? Oh my god, it's that guy, isn't it? Yeah, it's him. Is it, is he becoming into a snail or something? Yeah. Yo. Oh my. Okay, this. What's happening? Why is nobody reacting to this? They're laughing at this? Okay, these people are crazy. Like, you see something like that, you laugh. Is that again spiral? I don't think it's gonna help. Oh no, the hair is going to. Yeah. Oh my. Okay, this is crazy. I don't think hospitals can do anything. Oh! Oh no! So what do we do? Okay, so not really bother it, I guess. Not threaten it. Oh no, everyone's gonna get attracted to the spirals. Yeah, right. Oh god. This is absolutely insane. That's what it's saying? The hair is not happy. Now that you said that. Oh god, this girl. Hmm. Um. This looks insane. Great, another spiral. Oh, that's him. Oh my god. Okay. Can you say this? Yeah, obviously. Nobody's gonna believe this. Oh god. Um. Right. Why is she watering? I don't know. Maybe like. And she's still going to school. That's crazy. Yo, I'd just stay at home. Okay. What about his Shuichi? Where is he? Oh, there he is. Um. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a Jack in the Box over there. Whoa! What the? Did he actually get run over? Oh my god! Oh! Oh, okay, nah, man. This is insane. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. I don't know why, but this is kind of fun. Him just. Oh wait, this is someone else. What the hell? What is going? Oh nah, man. Yo, this looks like some kind of a scene from JoJo. Both of them facing off against each other. Oh my god, the fight of the spiral hair. What is happening in this show? This is insane. She's not okay. See, okay, neither is she. Oh my god. Damn. Oh my god. No, no. If he does some if he does that, then the hair will attack him. The hair will attack him. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, definitely. Congrats. What the hell? Okay, nice. Okay, okay, good. Right. You know what's crazy? This is kind of what is happening in reality nowadays. People just doing whatever for being the center of attention and putting themselves and the others to harm. Oh no. Oh no, she's gonna get. Oh boy. Okay, get that hair out of here. Oh, they dug and they came out. What? Oh no, 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 no. Something's wrong with him. No, what? Wait. Oh my god! Oh, I see. So that's what they were doing. Hey! Mm. Oh my god. How did she know that they went to this? Oh, okay, those two. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. They're trying to run. Yeah, I remember. Yeah. Oh, there they are. Okay. The family probably found out. Yeah. Beach. Okay. Oh god. Oh my god. Wait, where are? Oh my god. Oh no. Oh my god. What the hell? Right. Okay. Okay. Well, well, just like those snakes. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh my God. Yeah. Well, look what you've done. You could have just let them run away. None of this would have happened. Damn, two people became snails. Here, two people became snakes. Damn. Well, oh, she's going in spirals. Huh. Right. Well, oh my God, everyone's doing like that. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, that. Oh, damn. Because the lighthouse, like, light goes in a round, like a spiral, I guess. That's why. Oh no, he's back. Wait, no, it's this time it's the teacher. Yep. But he cannot stop run. No, what? Three camera able to open. Oh wow. What? Oh no. Yeah, the staircase is also spirals, basically. Everything is spiral here. Nah. Yeah, it's never gonna stop. Oh no. Yeah. Okay. Turn back. Or maybe it's too late now. Something burning. Oh, whoa, what the? Are these all the people who try to climb the lighthouse? And they. Oh, there they are. So they stopped midway. That's why they're still alive, at least. Oh, we've reached the top. Okay. Oh no. That's a lens? Oh, really? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. What happened? Ah. Oh, that's why everyone like burned. That was what the smell was as well. Yo. Yeah, you. Why did you come here in the first place to climb up a lighthouse randomly? Good God. Oh my God. Oh no. Yeah, it's gonna be hot now. Run! Don't stop. Oh, someone's gonna trip. Yep, a typical horror. Yeah, someone's gonna trip. Oh no! Oh my God! Oh! Okay, you know what? At this point, if people still don't leave this place, it's on them. Like, really. Like you see stuff like this happening in your town. I'm not even talking about the kids. I'm talking about the adults. Because I think I can understand Shuichi and Kirie. They cannot really do anything. They cannot leave if they want to. Because their parents, the adults, they'll stop them or something like that. But at least the adults should realize now, like, you know what? Maybe it's time to leave this place. Oh my God. Hmm. Damn. Oh, there's still something left. Yamauchi family grave. Oh! Oh, great. Now we have zombies. Okay. Well, more trouble. Right, and that was today's episode for Uzumaki. Oh my God, this is crazy. It's, it's like this is the interesting thing about this. Is that you don't know what to expect. Who would have expect this dude suddenly becoming to a snail, and then the other guy also become into a snail, and they start mating, and then like a battle of two girls with their hairs. Like, who expects any of this? Nobody. That was absolutely. I think today the most horrifying scene was that guy getting like run over by that car and just getting stuck in the wheel. That is absolutely insane. That scene made me uncomfortable, like extremely. You know, because I feel like this is the thing. Usually, what makes stuff more creepier and scarier is that something when it is something extremely realistic and you can imagine it. For example, all these things where the spiral weird stuff is going on, people becoming into snails, battle of the spiral hair, these type of things are imaginary. You cannot really kind of imagine them in a real scenario. That's why it kind of takes down the horror factor for that and the creepiness factor from that. But things that you can imagine, for example, that scene, like I said, getting run over by a car and seeing a scene like this where you're like literally stuck inside the wheel is kind of impossible in a way, I guess. But you can at least imagine it. You can imagine something like that happening, and that makes it even more creepier and more like scarier. Stuff like this where suddenly someone became into a snail or someone became into like a like a snake and twists around others, these are weird and creepy, but you cannot really imagine these things in a real scenario because these are imaginary. But that scene was too damn realistic in a way. Obviously nobody gets stuck into the wheel like that. I don't think that is possible. I'm not really sure, but you can at least imagine someone being stuck into the wheel like that, and that makes it even more creepier. Something which has like realistic, like things that you can at least imagine, those are more creepier and scarier. At least that's what I think. And that's why that scene made me even like that scene made me the most uncomfortable in today's episode, where he gets stuck into the wheel. The other scenes were crazy as well. For example, like them becoming into that snake, and the hair thing, where the hair started battling. I feel like the hair started battling was more like, it was definitely surprising, but it was more comical in a sense, because like two girls standing there with their hair just like like into the sky, and them like fighting each other. That was in a way more comical than scarier. But it was weird, definitely weird. The scary parts of today was definitely, like I said, that whole section where he gets stuck into the wheel. That part was scary, where that kid got burnt completely when running down the staircase. That was scary, because again, that is just yeah. Um, the other things that was scary were, um, maybe that section where, what's that part? Yeah, where her hair starts strangling herself, and you like, you cannot literally do anything at that point of time. You know that was also kind of scary. Um, right. Yeah, the whole scene of, um, those two, those two who were trying to run away, them kind of twisting their body, that was also very unsettling. I wouldn't call it scary, but it was more unsettling, like like seeing a person twist themselves on their own like that, and kind of like kind of like twists around someone else. That was more unnerving, and more like 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 uncomfortable, like it made me feel. um right, but yeah, so that's that. The them going up onto, up to the, like climbing the lighthouse, was also very, like, yeah, uncomfortable, and it was also scary, because by the end of it we see someone like got burnt like that. Like, that was crazy, and one of the kids. So yeah, there you go, that is what's going on. Crazy stuff, and I think a more crazy stuff will happen in the next episode, because now that we see in the final scene, the like now that they have decided not to, like, cremate others, and like, kind of bury them, this guy, he just pops up. He's now like a zombie-esque type of thing, you know so I feel like it would have been a better idea to cremate instead of burying them, because now, like, you have more trouble, a more troublesome situation on your hand. Right. Yeah, and like I said, I don't know, I feel like at this point of time, like, the adults should start talking about vacating this place, because yeah, like, it's pretty damn serious now. Everyone is seeing what's going on, you know so it's about time to maybe think of packing your bags, and yeah, so I think I said this in the very first section. I'm like, why is, like, Shuichi and Kiri are not running away? But then I was thinking, I was like, yeah, they're technically they're kids. Like, I don't know how old they are. Maybe they're like 15, 16 or something. They're still in school. So, like, what can they do? Like, I doubt they can just leave like that, can they? I don't think so. Then what? So I guess I can say that, yeah, maybe that's why they're still staying here. But you cannot really say anything of that sort for the adults, though. Like, at this point, I feel like the adults should think, like, yeah, you know what, this town is not worth it at this point. Like, like, everyone's like dying like this, weird stuff are going on, so let's just, like, leave. Now, there's another thing that I'm thinking that might actually be the reason why they're still not leaving. The fact that how the spirals attract people, maybe kind of, it's like, the spirals are kind of making like a psychological, attraction to them, putting them inside a psychological, like, like hypnotism or attraction. That's why, even though these type of crazy stuff are going on, no one's thinking about leaving. It's like a psychological, like, like a thing where nobody's really thinking of leaving. Obviously, they're scared about the whole situation, and they're fearful, but nobody's thinking of leaving this place because of the attraction of the spiral, probably. I don't know, maybe something like that. But yeah, if none of those are going on, then I'll have to say, yeah, like, I don't know why you're not leaving. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was something like that, that the town itself, like, is kind of attracting them to stay here, and they're not leaving, or The fact that they can just leave is not even coming into their head. So yeah, now I don't know how this is going to end. Like, I at least hope that the main two characters, like Kiri and Shuichi, by the end of it, they're able to run away. But I don't know. I maybe something that wishful won't happen. You know, maybe everyone will have a very really bad ending or something. You know what? Let's wait and see. Two more episodes after this. So yeah, let's see what happens. Right, and there you go, guys. That was today's episode. Right, a lot of unexpected developments, crazy stuff going on. So yeah, that was really good. Now, that was today's episode. Now let me talk about this episode, scene by scene, or like a detailed discussion. I don't think I need to talk about this scene by scene. It's like a horror show. Like there's nothing really to decipher or like understand. It's just crazy stuff going on. So first scene was these two, them. Now the thing about these two was where like they were being mistreated by their family, and they were not like letting them meet, while these two were like over here meeting each other secretly, where they come across two snakes kind of coiling around each other, and the girl was like, are they fighting? And the guy's like, no, they're mating, which I guess is true, because I was thinking maybe they're not fighting, they're actually mating or something. Yeah, it turns out that's what was going on. Anyways, but obviously this is Uzumaki, like everything's like a spiral, so they were also kind of like like in a spiral type of way, they're kind of entangled with each other. So yeah, that's how the whole episode starts. And then we meet Kirie and her friend going through this graveyard. Now, now here's the thing. Turns out, to go to school, they need to go through this place. That is insane. Imagine you have to cross a graveyard every day that you go to school. Yeah, even if it's morning, I would still be very like yeah, like they're literally. It's not even that they're going, but like you know what? Let me check. They have to go like through the middle of it. Yeah, they have to go to the middle of it. The graves are like on both sides of the street, of the road. So it's not even that you're going beside the graveyard. The graveyard is literally there, and you have to walk. You walk in middle to the middle of it, And and while all of this is happening, obviously they're kind of unnerved by this whole situation, And not only that, also the fact like weird stuff is going on in their town is also freaking them out. So and that's why they're even more scared now. And this guy, decides to do a prank on them, and he jump scares them. You know what? Yeah, nobody's gonna get impressed with that. Everyone will be pissed off. Imagine a scene like that. Ooh, like, good God. And he's like, oh, did I scare you guys? And he's like, oh, like, you know what? And he like confesses to Kiria, but Kiria's like, nah, man, I have someone. But he's like, oh, I won't give up. I'm going to make you fall for me. Mark my words. Like that kind of thing. And turns out his nickname is Jack in the Box because he does this to everyone. That's crazy. So he's basically like the person who jump scares everyone. That's why Jack in the Box. Oh boy, that's okay. Yeah. So you know what? Obviously, you can see little bits and pieces of hints here where you can kind of understand. Later on, it gets more apparent that why that guy, I guess, got attracted to Kuria is probably because of the spiral. her hair was becoming spiral little by little. But the thing with her is a little different, I think, because her spiral is a bit different. Her spiral was just the hair, while Azami's spiral was like literally like a black hole that just sucked her in as well. It was like self-destructive. Kiria's spiral, I guess you could say, was also self-destructive, but it was more gradually happening because as you can see, her hair grew longer and longer. It became more spirally, and it started actually affecting her as well. So it was like a more gradual self-destruction type of thing that happened with her. That guy, what was his name, Katayama or something, that dude who was very slow. his spiral was also very different. His spiral literally made him into a snail, which is, like a very unique case. So each spiral for each person is different, I guess. Like it, the way they affect the others is kind of different. So yeah. Right. Either way, that was that. And then Kiria comes across these two getting, like torn apart by their parents. Kazunori, yeah, that's his name. Okay, so here Kazunori says that, like gives his story. He says, like, my family moved here when I was in grade school. We settled into that old abandoned row house, the one people calls the poor house. Yeah, and he's like, it's weird that we're all like twisted from the inside. We all hate each other. They're all twisted. Um, it's because they cannot accept the poverty they have been dealt. So they twist into knots the only shield from that reality. So obviously, like, this is where we get to know, like, I guess you could say this is like the origin of where the spirals come from. Maybe everyone in this town is like twisted like this in a way, that's why it kind of manifests and become like this. I guess I think I can understand that in a way, because Azami's situation as well, you can see at first, like, you have to remember that Azami's mark, it was there from the very beginning. It wasn't really affecting her in any way, but then it started becoming bigger and bigger and went out of control when Shuichi rejected her. So when I think, like, it got triggered then when Shuichi rejected her, her inside starts getting twisted. She became like agitated, and her emotions like twisted into knots. And that's why when the twisted, like, nature of it got more and more worse, the spiral got manifested, and it kind of sucked her in completely. Maybe something like that. But if that's the case, if that is what is going on, like, like basically like turmoil from the inside, like that is making these spirals. What was affecting Kiria? That's what I'm thinking. Like, like, because Kiria's hair also started become twisted, so I wonder if there was something that was bothering her as well. Like any person who is bothered by something, there, like, which makes them from the inside conflicted about something. Maybe that's how the spirals originate or something. Yeah, so if that is what is going on, then I do wonder what was Kirie being conflicted about, if there's something that was bothering her as well. The only person who still hasn't been affected in a way, I guess, is Shuichi, for now at least. I don't know if he's going to get affected in the later upcoming two episodes or not, or will he be the only person who never gets affected by the spirals? Because I guess you can say he's the more who wants, but one person who's like the most cautious about the spirals. So who knows? Maybe even by the end of it, he'll be the only person who never gets affected by the spirals, or something like that. We'll see. Either way, yeah. So okay, so this is where he also says when two twisted people lock horns, they entangle and things spiral out of control. It's impossible to break through, which literally happens to her and the girl later on. Um, they're really that twisted, but you're not twisted at all like that, Kazunori. And he's like, thanks, I appreciate that. Yeah, but later he also gets twisted. Okay, so that's that. Later on, you can see they went to like, look at um, Shuichi's mom. Check on her. She's asleep. Obviously, she's not okay, but she's at least calmer now. Yeah. So this is where Shuichi kind of brings up a few pictures, and he shows that how things here are getting more weirder. Okay, recently this town has started to be slowly infected by the spiral. He shows some picture. Here, look. Um, so there's a few children laughing and someone dead. Once they are touched by the spiral, which has the clear power to draw everything into its center, hmm, they're driven to attract the attention of anyone and everyone. There you go. That's what's going on with her as well, Kiria. Yeah, and he's like, "Oh, Kiria, your hair has gotten longer." Yeah, and now next day you can see Kiria's going to school, but everyone's like, "What the hell is wrong with her hair?" And then she looks at her hair, and she's like, "Oh my God, this is spirals." Yeah, so she doesn't know what to do. She didn't think much of it though. She probably thought, oh, like bad hair or something. Right. But then she like braided it, and she braided it so that it doesn't remain spiral. But in the middle of the class, the braids just go apart and her hair becomes like into spirals. But that's the least of their worries now, because Katayama became a snail. I think that was his name, yeah. And he's just like moving across the whole building, and everyone's like, "What the hell?" Okay, it's so crazy. Nobody really reacts that much here. Like a few people were also laughing here. I'm like, bro, are you guys like okay? Like you see your friend become a snail, and this is your reaction? Okay, that is crazy. This town really has gone crazy. Absolutely. If that's your reaction, good God. Anyways, so that's that. And now Kiria goes back, goes to the salon, and she's like, "Oh, can you cut my hair?" Because she doesn't like the whole spiral thing. But when the like the hairdresser tries to do something to her hair, tries to cut it, yeah, the hairs start attacking her. And then the hair realized that the one who is doing this actually Kiria, so they start strangling her. Anyways, so this is going on. Her parents are scared. Everyone is scared, and they're like, "What should we do?" And then they're like, her brother was very smart. Her brother was like, "Oh, it must be because she tried to hurt the hair. That's why it tried to like stop her. Maybe we should just leave it alone or something." Which was true. When as soon as they decided to leave it alone, everything was okay. But you can see the hair is also kind of hypnotizing others, making others getting attracted to her, that kind of thing. When she goes to school, everyone's kind of just looking at her, and one of the teachers were like, "Oh, what are you doing? Like, what is that hair?" And yeah, he couldn't really say anything because he gets hypnotized immediately. you know so yeah, there you go. That is what's going on. And next we get to see Kirie go to like the back part of the school, the shed, and there's a snail over there. Obviously, at first I didn't realize, but then later when the parents came, Katama's parents came, and they're like, "Oh, that's your son." I'm like, "Wait, what? That's him?" Like we saw him as a snail, but I thought he just left or something. I didn't know he was just here in the. So obviously his parents is like, "What the hell? You take me for a fool? You think I'll believe that my son became a snail? Like whatever." And they leave. Yeah, and you can say Kitty is like watering him. She feels bad for him, obviously. Right. Either way, next we see the next day when she's coming or going back from school. Yamaguchi, the guy who's like the Jack in the Box guy, he comes in and he's like, "Oh, this is a present for you." Obviously, everyone knows there's a Jack in the Box in the present. And Kira's like, "Listen, like I have someone that I am with, so I cannot really cannot say yes to you or do anything with your gifts. So can you please stop this?" And it was obviously the spirals that were probably making him act and go this far. And then he's like, "Oh, I'm going to prove my love to you." And he goes and stands in front of a car and gets run over by it in such a weird way. Like I said, this part really made me uncomfortable, because you can at least imagine this scene in reality, like a that kind of thing. All the other scenes are kind of unimaginable in reality, like people becoming into snails and stuff. But this is more imaginable, so it makes me feel more uncomfortable. Like he literally got stuck in the wheel, the rim of the wheel, that whole section. That was, oh my god, that was gruesome. Yeah. And either way, that's what's going on. And then we see that the other guy also became a snail. So both Katayama and that dude are snails now. And it's crazy, because if you remember, you realize, like he's the one who bullied Katayama, wasn't he? The most. And now he became a snail. And later on, they mate and make like eggs. Like that is okay. This show is crazy. Anyways, that's the least of our worries now, because now we have our competitor, this girl, who's like, "Oh, you're the center of attention. I won't allow it. I want to be the center of attention." And her hair is also like that. So, like I said, this scene was not really scary in that sense. It was definitely weird. It was more comical, because you see literally two girls standing there like JoJo characters with their hairs all up in the sky, like looking like a tree, and them fighting each other with their hair, and everyone's just looking at them like spectators. Either way, they start fighting each other. Thankfully, Shuichi comes in and Shuichi cuts off, the other girl's hair and tries to harm, cut um, Kirya's hair as well. But Kirya's hair attacks him and kind of like just not consumes him, but kind of almost eats him up. But he has his scissors with him, so thankfully, even in that way form, he like cuts her hair and is able to get out of there and cuts her hair very short so that it doesn't bother her anymore. You know, while all of this is happening, this girl here, the other girl, she she has gone full crazy. She's like, oh, I'm the center of attention, I'm the best, everyone's looking at me. And then she goes to like a lamppost and just kind of, you know yeah, like wraps herself up against the light post. uh right, anyways, Shuichi has saved Kirie, cut off her hair, and now they're trying to get away from this place, and this is where they meet um the teacher, and the teacher is destroying some snail eggs, at which he says that, oh, like Katame and that other guy, after they both of them became snails, they mated, and they have the eggs now. Like, obviously, like Kirion's like, wait, but both are male, at which he's like, oh, it doesn't matter, snails doesn't have a gender, they're like more of like a, like a mixture, so it doesn't matter for them. And that's why, like, this is what's going on now. And after, like, laying the eggs, they just ran away or something like that happened. So it's like, like, and he's like breaking the eggs. I think maybe like because he broke the eggs, he himself later became into a snail or something like that. Yeah. Either way, so then they go to the station to help Kazunori and Yoriko to run away from here, and but like trouble follows them because their parents and a few of the other villagers, they're like chasing them. They don't want them to get away from here, you know, and both of them, like not both but four of them, starts running towards the beach because it could go through the beach and kind of take a shortcut, I guess, or maybe something like that, like a different route. But Yoriko cannot run anymore. She falls down, and it's too late. Her, like the parents come in, and they're like trying to like tear them apart. And Yoriko's like, "Are we again going to get torn apart?" But like Kazunori's like, "No, not this time." And he like twists himself, and he's like, "You also twist yourself." They twist themselves, and they kind of become like those two snakes, you know. So yeah, there you go, that's what happens, and then they just go into the water. So what their parents wanted to happen the least, that's exactly what happened. And they were trying to like break them apart, and that's why I guess in this form, they, as they say in the end, now nobody can tear us apart, and they just go into the ocean. So there you go, that's what happened. Like, like it's just, yeah, so it's, you can see like the spirals are basically like the um like the internal turmoil, like given form, like as Kazunori said, twists inside the heart. Shuichi also said that the twists inside the heart, or something like that, maybe, something that's bothering someone or something. It's like, this is like an I don't know what to say, like an escape route or something like that, and that's how it's affecting them. So yeah, it's this is what happened with these two. That's that. Next day, you can see Kirie sees like a grandma, one of the villagers, just walking like, like a in a roundabout motion, and a lot of people, like people are doing that, and they're like, oh, I don't know what's going on, I'm trying to go straight, but I don't know how, I just keep turning round and round, like what the hell. Yeah. And these are stuff are going on, and then next day, and then on that day in school, they see the teacher also became a snail. So yeah, things are not looking good. We also get to know that the lighthouse suddenly started working, like, and I guess, in a way, like, since the light of the lighthouse moves kind of round and round, I guess that's why it's also like a roundabout motion, like a spiral. So maybe that's why it started working again. Either way, they talk about a few of people have gone missing. For example, a ship came and kind of like crashed into this place, and a few of the people who came down from the ship, they like, kind of like start running around, and like two of them like, like fell into the water, one of them survived and like but still is injured. Then a few people who were sent here to take a look at the lighthouse, they suddenly went missing. Like these type of things are going on, and suddenly Kiria sees that those kids, they suddenly just rush off towards the lighthouse. um yeah, Mitsuo. That's her brother, isn't it? Yeah. So Mitsuo is like went there, and like she goes to the lighthouse. She's looking for her brother, and she's like, Mitsuo, where are you? And she starts climbing the lighthouse again. Lighthouse staircases are like a spiral, like a DNA helix, kind of. So again, more spirals here. So they go up. She's going up, and it's not stopping. She's like, what the hell am I doing here? And walking and walking is not stopping. And then she feels like gets like a smell, and she sees a few people just burnt dead bodies over there, and finds two other kids over there, and she's like, oh, what are you two doing here? Like go back, down. And they go down. They got saved because they ran away. They turned back. But then obviously Kiria has to find her brother, so she goes on and on up on top and sees the lens. Now the lens is like Fresnel lens, which is a concentric circles, as they say, as she says. But then little by little she realizes something is very wrong. She realizes that as soon as the sun will set, the lighthouse will start working. And she says that it's going to get extremely hot here. Where's that part? The both of you need to start going down. Lighthouses being turns on sundown will have to go down before it activates. Why? That light must be unbelievably hot enough to melt the glass, and hot enough to she remembers what happened to the others over there. So they're like, let's run, let's go. So they're running. Okay, wait. Okay, I was like reacting. I didn't pay attention here. Who got burned? Was it Mitsuo, or was it the other kid? Wait a minute, let me check. So they're running down. Sun sets. The lighthouse starts beaming, and they start feeling hot. Okay. Right. So don't stop. Keep running. Who's the one who falls? Okay, no, not Mitsuo, the other kid. I think. Okay, I think Mitsuo's fine. I'm not 100% sure, but it seems like that. Yeah, so you can see in the end, Kiri and Mitsuo, both of them are fine. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure, but I think the other kid got, got into the whole thing. Because the hairstyle was different from Mitsuo's hairstyle. Yeah. And, both of them are falling. And yeah. And then after the after credit scenes, we see this kid from, what's his name? Wait a minute. The Yamaguchi family grave. Yeah, he gets up. Wait, this is that kid, isn't it? The one who confessed? Yamaguchi, I think? Yeah. Wait a minute, let me check. Yeah, he's a Jack in the Box guy, kid. So, yep, he woke up from his slumber. Right. And that's where it ended. Oh my god. Yeah, this episode was also very interesting. No, very unique. A lot of crazy stuff going on, and uncomfortable scenes. And yeah, so that was it. That was my reaction. Right, let's see what more crazy stuff happens in the next episode. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. That is it. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next week with another episode of Uzumaki. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.